I have a task. My task is to design a lesson introducing the relationship between emotional awareness and resiliency. The goal is to provide information designed to reduce the probability of secondary trauma when learning about violence. The problem or challenge is that current research has not kept pace with understanding and practice. The obstacles to overcome are lack of documented references. My role is as a graduate student who has been invited to design a project. My job is researcher, writer, and instructional designer. My audience includes clients who are people presenting violent topics. The target audience is people learning about violent topics. I need to convince others that the lesson will reduce the probability of secondary trauma. The context I find myself in is the university. The challenge involves dealing with people new to the topic. Product performance and purpose is to create an online lesson in order to provide a template for instructors and a platform for students. I need to develop a comprehensible curriculum that facilitates ease of teaching and learning. The standards and criteria for success include a performance that must contribute to the field of curriculum and instruction, as well as people's general psychological welfare. My work will be judged by family, friends, peers, colleagues, and professors. My product must meet APA standards and CSU Chico Master's Degree Project criteria. First, I must convince myself that lessons designed to help an audience understand emotional awareness, secondary trauma and resilience, as well as critical incident stress debriefing, help facilitate a healthy, responsible, and respectful sharing of violent stories. Now, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Khadijah. I am an African ambassador representing Farato Village in the Gambia. My job is to bring love into the discussion. Empathy is the ruling behavioral precedent in my community. I am commissioned to perceive the world through this lens. It is with an open heart that I join you today. I bring news of hope in troubled times. I have a real-life story that might scare you. Are you willing to sit with me while I share it? In order to share a violent story in a respectful and healthy fashion, I understand it must be prefaced with a lesson in how emotional awareness is related to resilience to minimize the possibility of creating secondary trauma in others. This was confirmed by psychiatric clinic supervisor at the Ukiah VA, Dr. Kevin Mack, 2017. Toward that end, consider the juxtaposition between current research, which strongly supports a correlation between positive emotions and resilience, and the fact that a purely positive emotional outlook can be maladaptive, leading to a delusional state. Another observation confirmed by Mack. For example, a national administration that publicly taunts a political adversary with smiles of joy that apparently align the behavior with positive emotions creates a precedent readily replicated during a time of international tension. This mocking behavior, however, could be perceived as false bravado with delusions of grandeur, undermining credibility during a serious confrontation. To be sure, research shows that healthy resilience includes emotional self-awareness emotional expression, emotional self-control, and particularly emotional self-management. Armstrong, Galligan, and Critchley, 2011. Armstrong et al.'s groundbreaking research is about how the ability to intelligently use emotional information might buffer the effects of aversive events. People's ability to cope with the adaptational challenges of the stress associated with negative events varies widely and can include clinical distress in the form of depression, anxiety, and stress. One significant life event can even impede coping efficacy for additional events. Along this spectrum, resilient people experience only mild, transient perturbations. Emotional awareness is adaptive, a proposed buffer to the effects of aversive events. In order to further mitigate potential secondary trauma, a responsible retelling of the details of my story will wait until after psychology designs an online lesson with appropriate elements of critical incident stress debriefing, CISD. Mitchell warns that people be clear about the type of debriefing. A CISD is not psychotherapy. It is a supportive, crisis-focused discussion intended for a small, homogeneous group of people after exposure to a critical incident. Online facilitation of a CISD would require access to password-protected discussion board monitored by a team composed of appropriately qualified professionals highly experienced in written, as opposed to verbal, discussions who would have to understand the inferences and potential impact of statements such as, "I was in Africa because I had become an American refugee."
Yeah, this Army the General, and this is an original Brimstone Sound remix. Hear that?
Look at me in the spread the rumor, I'm a vigilante. Can't stand on this up with CIA. So the station, no information, I suspect foul play. Good boy, don't even with no CIA. I was a 45, not an AK. Them up the shells in the courthouse on display. All me sing a testify, me sing a all no way. I had me live, hear that happen every day. We just a sentence him now, don't you wait another day. Have me life and all me movements under every survey. So out the court section, if you watch where me say. Yes, you run and know you run, have a good day. Charge me a money and me fine off the pay. Arrest me who in a penitentiary. So no coming in, no spread the rumor, I'm a vigilante. Can't stand on me, stop with CIA. So the station, no information, I suspect foul play. Rude boy, no me, stop with no CIA. They in a detention, but never did a jerk. Never did a study, no informer work. All I want to do was put the case and then splurt. It's a you Jamaica, then touch back me. Just them never hold me in a foreign fit thieving. Them never hold, but you feel no shoplifting. I live the program and debate and disagree with him. It's the mercy of the Almighty saving. They all walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, can tell me where you get it from. Slap on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, me have the thing where you away. But you walk like a champion, talk like a champion. What a piece of money, can and where you get it from. Slap on your entrance, ram pa pa pam pam. Can't let me in, why?
Yes, it is understood that sharing this type of incident can create secondary, i.e. vicarious trauma. Hernandez-Wolf, Killian, Engstrom, and Gangsey, 2014, contend that in the therapeutic relationship, the counselor can also experience vicarious resilience, revealed by changes in goals or priorities, increased hopefulness, client-based inspiration, change impact on spiritual beliefs and practices, increases in self-care practices, increased resiliency, perspective taking one's own challenges, increased racial, cultural, and structural consciousness, and awareness of relative privilege, marginalization, and oppression. This research was completed and one type of center in the United States that treats one specific type of trauma because of its clear connectedness in philosophical, political, and training culture. More work is being done to discover whether this phenomenon occurs in additional settings. In the meantime, individuals can exercise the resiliency activity of leaning on others.
All right, let me take you up sky. All right. Woo! You see it? Yeah. You see it, bro? See it? It's nice. It's beautiful, man. I'm gonna show it. Yeah, let me put it on top of the orange or on top of the mango tree. What do you mean, bro? Oh, it's amazing, you know? Yeah. Yeah. You see it? Oh. Hmm. See it? See it? Oh, man. Oh, okay. I'm gonna leave you till another day. Watch me up. Watch me up on the mango tree. Watch me up saying bye. It's want to say bye. Oh, it's amazing. Oh my God, take it easy. Take it easy. You got it. Oh, you got it, man. You got it. Oh, it's going up on the mango tree. All right. All right. Look me up now. Ooh, everyone is looking up. Oh. Yeah, everybody's looking up. Oh, it's gone. Yeah.